All right, how y'all guys feeling today? Let me know now in the comments, 'cause I'm trying to interact with y'all more, you know. So I'm just trying to figure out what I can do to get closer to my people that's actually watching me and stuff. Oh shit. I'll tell y'all one thing, guys. My hands are freezing right now. Like, I can't even feel my fingers at all. The things we do to keep our car clean, I tell you. All right, guys. So I am now back just to give you a quick run around. What I do, I'll take a screenshot of, like, you know, the website where I bought it from and everything like that. So just like we said in the last video, we're gonna start with the hood. So with the hood, it was from 500 Motorsports, carbon fiber. One thing I like about 500, it already come with a fucking damn. What am I trying to say? It already come with a dang. I can't even remember the freaking name of it right now. The clear coat joint. I can't even remember the name of it. But yeah, you get the clear coat joint on that. That's pretty much it on the front end. I got this black carbon fiber emblem that was from South Bay Auto Works, but that was pretty much it on the front end. And then this was plaster dip, but I'm gonna actually get the full black grill where this is black too eventually, probably before the summer is over or the summer coming up. Next we will start with the carbon fiber mirror caps. Got these off of Amazon actually. It might be hard for me to find that screenshot. That was like the first mod I did on the car. I can't even remember how much it was. I think it was like 200. It was like either $200 or $300. And then I also got the sequential LED lights. So with the sequential LED lights, what I do is, here, I'll show you what it do. So whenever you cut them on, it's pretty self-explanatory, but just to show y'all so y'all can see the full thing. So those are the sequentials right there. Those were a pain to get on. I didn't personally do it, but I had a guy that did it for me, and he had to open up, like this whole door panel had to open up just to get the wiring right. So that was a pain right there. So I ain't never gonna replace those. I only replaced the mirror caps, but it kind of yellowed out now, but whatever. It ain't really gonna matter. The next one up from that, let's see. So yeah, that's it for the front end, really. For the rims, they are the Rays Gram lights. I think they're the 57 CRs, the Nismo edition. I got those from Z1, and those was 19 by 10.5, and I'm square, so it's front and back because I'm all-wheel drives. And I can't remember if it was plus 12 or plus 22, but I have it in a screenshot from the order from that. And then with the tires, which I'm about to have to get some more now. And then as far as the tires, they're Michelin Pilot Sports. Those are 255/35 R19s, front and back. Because again, I'm square, so I'm all-wheel drive. Let's see. I did all this myself, like all that chrome that's right there. I really did this in the garage. I plaster dipped it. I did a terrible job on the grill, but I did pretty good right here. So if this ever wore out, I'll just redo it myself again. Kind of did mess up this rim right here. So this rim is kind of messed up, but whatever. It's a car. And as far as the carbon fiber trunk, with the carbon fiber trunk, where did I get that? I got that from Vivid Racing. So I'll put that on the screenshot as well, so y'all can see that part. And that's pretty much it from the outside, really. Yeah, so we got the emblem, We got the carbon fiber, we got the wheels, the tires, the carbon fiber mirror caps, and now for the inside. So the inside of the car, it's been so long since I got these, I can't even remember where I got them from for real. But I'll try to find that for y'all. So with the Redsport, it comes with like these diamond stitching type thing, and it had red stitching right here. So just to kind of match it, I got diamond stitching floor mats. Those are pretty dope as well. Those last, I highly recommend those. Now for the driver's side, it kind of worn off because, you know, after a while, whenever, you know, you get in and out the car and it be raining and things like that, and when you go take to get maintenance, people be stepping on it and all that kind of stuff. So it kind of wore off, and I ain't bothered buying it again. And I also got it in the back as well. Don't mind, that's the stuff that I just clean the car with. But I got the diamond stitching in the back as well. And then now I have to show you the exhaust. My exhaust, I don't know how I can show you this. Now my exhaust, it's a catback exhaust. It's from Arc Grip. Yeah, so I got an Arc Grip exhaust from them. Because you know, with the Infinities and Nissans, you can really get that trumpet noise. But I feel like with this exhaust, it's a 3-inch from the cat and back. I'm catless though. It's 3 inches from the cat and back, quote unquote. But it has like mufflers right here. So I'm gonna show y'all the mufflers. So you see the mufflers right there, it kind of like make it not have that trumpet noise like it usually do with other Infinities. And as far as the downpipes, it's a full catless downpipe. So I have no cats on my car. It's full catless downpipes. Again, you've seen the flame tune, so to be able to do the flame tune, you got to be catless. So it's 3 inches from the downpipe, no cats, and then the catback exhaust, that's 3 inches as well, all the way to the tailpipes. So it breathes pretty well. Let's see. Oh, also for the inside, I'll show y'all the hood really quick, just so y'all can see that. All right, so just so y'all can see this too. So for the hood, you know, obviously don't look like it's too much going on, which it really isn't. It's really just the Alpha A intakes, the AMS intakes. So those are really good. You really hear them since this hood is vented, and when I rev it, you hear it like sucking up air. So it does a pretty good job. And I think this vented hood really helps it out as well too. Next thing I need to do is an oil catch can. That's the next important thing for me. So yeah, man. But yeah, also I guess I can show you the EcuTech and how that works as well. So just give me 1 second. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, I also do have a radar detector. That's a United R3. It does fairly okay. I don't think it's like the best one out, but it does fairly okay. It gets the job done for the most part. Okay, and now for the EcuTech tune, I'm gonna show you how this works. Your car gotta at least be in accessory mode. So yes, we finally did tune the car. That is probably gonna be the title of the video. Just so y'all can see right here. So this is what it looks like. It is a little module that's right here. I'll show y'all what it looks like. This is what it looks like right here. Boom, cool. And then obviously you gotta have it plugged up. No copyright. And then obviously you have to have it plugged up so you can control the car. All right, cool. So whenever you're going through actual tuning your car, you have to go to your files, and then you'll have flash files from your tuner that actually did everything. But again, I've already got it tuned. So here we go right here. So most of the time, I don't want to go stupid crazy fast anyways, because I pretty much daily it for the most part. So just for the info, Well, just for the dashboard, it shows you like your miles per hour and all that, but I know y'all don't care about that. The main part is map switching. So I have technically 5 maps because I have my daily mode, I have my race mode with the burples or pops, and then you got the race mode with your flames. So I can also do it like this on the phone, or if I want to go right here and I can't get to my phone and I want to like flip it real quick because I may be in Mexico really fast, I just press and hold cancel, and then it pops it up, and I can make it 1, 2, 3, 4, and then so forth. So we're gonna put it back to 1 because I'm not cutting no flames on. Next will be the boost control. So just the same thing, map 1, 2, 3, 4. Whenever I want to switch it to, for example, map 2. And then if I want to do race mode, but I know I'm racing, I don't know, some little hoopty or whatever, I can just cut it down, the boost, and then I can go from there. So I can do half the boost, whatever I decide I want, or if I want to do no boost, it'll be like pretty much a NA car, but stock turbos on the Infinity. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it for the most part. Let me know if y'all had a Q50, or if you do have a Q50, or if you have my Q50, what would you do next? So again, I don't have like a carbon fiber lip or a lip period. I don't have a diffuser. I don't have side skirts, which is the plan. You know, I don't have really too much going on with the interior. I know a lot of people, I seen a comment on the last video. He was talking about a Tesla screen. I actually like the 2 split screen, to be honest with me. And yes, just let me know what y'all guys would do. And if it wasn't nothing else, man, y'all have a blessed day. Again, if it's your first time seeing this video or seeing my channel, make sure y'all subscribe, and then we're gonna run it up to 1,000, man. Y'all guys have a great one. All right, peace.